Hi, Kiwi. We're back at Cassette Piece. This will probably be my last recording for the day, but I managed to. It's nice to record a couple of them in one day. I was speaking to Maris Piper earlier. You know, the lady who runs the farm over the creek? She reckons some landkeepers have set up shop somewhere near her farm. It's worrying, right? That farm supplies most of Harbor Town's food. If the landkeepers gain control of it, they're going to charge exorbitant prices just for the food. Except there is no currency yet. If you ever get stuck, try asking around town. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess they were trying to come up with their own currency, weren't they? Anyway, let's go ahead and head over to Cherry Valley as we planned before. And we'll see what this thing with the wooden sword ends up being. Oh, are these snakes finally... Oh. I was gonna say, are they finally not aggressive? But they are. They're still aggressive. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna just try and cross the water here. Inevitably, I'll draw aggro and it'll slow us down, but if I'm lucky, I won't. Cool. Alright. So we're already pretty close to where we came from. I don't think there's an easy way up there, though. Wait, there is. There's like a secret path. Can I please get on the water? Alright. I think there was a secret path around back here. Oh, you know what? I can use the right control stick to kind of turn the screen slightly. Hold on. Had a little frog in my throat, apparently, there. Yeah, here we go. Now I can get back up on mainland. Cool. Still feels like there's probably a secret down there somewhere. You look cool. You look like you're having a good time. The air smells pretty pleasant, doesn't it? Couldn't tell you. I can't smell it. The campfire that we desperately needed. Let's activate it. Okay. Well, unfortunately, when you're playing blind and you don't know where things are, there's not much you can do about that sort of a scenario. Sometimes things just get missed and there's not much you can do until you, backtrack and find out about it. Alright, there has to be something to these altars. They're so suspicious. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Oh, ran into a Dominoff. A Mothmanic? Okay. So it looks like the overworld sprites don't always match up with what you're actually going to encounter. We already have one of these though, and I don't really want... I've been kind of messing around a fair bit, so I want to feel like I've made some progress in this episode. Let's see if I can find a way up. The Rangers have talked about this creature. They say it stands with perfect warrior pose. Guess they're talking about twirligig. Can I get up here? No, too low. I don't think I've been in this cave before. Let's see what's in here. Or maybe I have. I'm having vague recollections. All right. For now, let's just focus on getting to Cherry Valley, I guess, which the last time I got there was by falling into the water and having to deal with undines that charge at me and trigger some PTSD. And it looks like we're going to do that again. Hooray. Maybe if I walk really fast, I can outspeed it. No. Why are these guys so much lower level than they were before? This is way easier to deal with now. Oh well. Double smack, you. Icicle dart, you. Yeah. Abusing the flinch there just makes it a lot easier, honestly. And then we'll just have Kaylee finish off whoever survives this next attack. We'll stick to Spit because it does more damage with her base stats. Yeah, with Conductive and Spit, that should get knocked out. Unfortunately, we didn't take out the other one, but that's fine. Oh, right, I forgot. Kaylee still has multi-target. We're fine. Awesome. Oh, we got water coating on Brushroom. Brushroom has vague Smeargle vibes to it. Pretty much exclusively because they're both painters, but you know. Alright. So I want to travel to the right and then north. Oops. Triggered the Landkeeper. That's fine, though.
What?
Landkeepers are being unfairly accused of racketeering. We don't even like sports. It's a good thing I don't know what racketeering is, but I think it's probably some, like, morally dubious capitalist venture type thing, as that's kind of the vibe that Landkeepers go. They also seem vaguely uneducated and prone to making puns, one way or another. I approve of the puns. I don't approve of much else. I think we'll just spit on both of them and get some damage in, and then Sonic Boom on the next turn. Cool, it didn't get this. I think that has a chance of flinching. Thankfully, we didn't get it. I forgot glass insulates. Unfortunate. So let's double smack you, and then Kaylee can probably finish them both off with the Hurricane. Let's do it. Oof, that Landkeeper is barely alive now. Unfortunately, had another Mon. Scampire. Haven't caught that one yet. Alright, do a double smack, we'll do Sonic Boom, I think. You know, I'm realizing now, since Icicle Dart's damage scales with speed, it would probably be really strong on Apocalypse. Hindsight, you know? I have to say, though, Gooby-Tooby is carrying. Gooby-Tooby has done a lot of damage to this playthrough. Ugh. Vengeful Curse must be a passive on melee damage, or maybe just any damage. Not a fan of that. Well, at least being on the receiving end. Poison Pollen gives the target poison status for 3 turns. I'll admit a certain pleasure in fencing. Now that's a sport. You buy stolen property and then sell it before anyone finds out. Speaking of fencing, are you interested in buying a new home? No? Never mind then. At least they stay true to themselves. For better or for worse. Alright, so I should be able to find a way around to Cherry Valley through here, I think. Because I'll have to fall down through the marsh. You are probably a trainer. Oh, what are you? Ooh. Trap Worm. Oh. Oh, it's like one of those quintessential enemies that like hide in the ground and then hop out of the ground and bite you. You remind me of an enemy from Kirby Crystal Shards from the Nintendo 64 in particular. That was another game that I played so much. It took me forever to 100% it though, and you have to 100% it if you want to ever see the true ending. The game has like a secret, maybe not so secret, but effectively secret final boss. Otherwise, you end the game after beating the original final boss rather unsatisfyingly, I'd say. Like, it's alluded to the fact that it ends on a cutscene where it looks like your ally has some sort of like dark secret, sort of something isn't right vibe going on about it. But you don't get an answer to that. And as far as I know, Kirby Crystal Shards never had an intended characters with shrapnel take damage every time they transform. Okay. This is a wild encounter, so I can catch that trap worm. So let's do that. What I'll do is I'll have Jeff record with a basic tape on trap worm, and I'll have Kaylee use. She still has echo. She still has bilateral damage. What am I trying to say? Multi-target. So this probably won't knock it down to 0 HP, but it should knock it pretty close. Oh, Jeff. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Hopefully, come on, 37? No, ooh, that's a bad chance. Jeff, live. Oh no, Jeff is dead. Characters inflicted with evasion nullified have their evasion stat reduced to 1%. That's not 0. That is not 0. You can still probably dodge. Alright. I guess using dodge right now doesn't matter then. Wow. Jeff just got absolutely bodied. It's a glass type. Do I have anything that's effective against glass? Doesn't look like it. Alright. We'll try a chrome tape here. Man, Jeff got bodied. Alright, we got a reasonably high base chance, and thankfully it didn't, see, if it's 38% chance, or like in the 30s, it's 100% chance of recording. I think it failed because we fell asleep, though. This is unideal. let's switch to Bonneman. He can tank these guys pretty well, I imagine. Okay, so as it turns out, shrapnel also affects you if you swap out because you technically change your typing. Good to know. We just need to buy time, so let's summon Tulpa. This is a bit of a problem, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this. Presumably, it's going to be a repeating monster in this area, so maybe I just let this go and come back later. Okay, good, it missed. I think, unfortunately, we're just going to have to let this fight go. I need to bail out and recover. Alright. We've just had some bad luck. I need to get as far away from this woman as possible because I really, really cannot afford to fight her right now. Can I get up here? Can I get up here? Alright. I'm worried I'm still going to trigger a fight with her even if I come this far south. These trees are pretty big, huh? Alright, I'm going to hopefully be out of her range now. Ah, there's a thing. Okay. We routed around here. Now there should be a campfire. Alright. Thank goodness. Let's heal. Camp here, yes please. It hurts so bad.
Hey!
Hey, have you ever eaten butter tarts? I should totally make you some. I'm pretty sure I could source all the ingredients here. Well, raisins might be a bit hard to come by, but if you ask me, that's the best. I don't know what butter tarts are, but they sound delicious, and yes, I would love some. Alright, let's check out our party for a second. I think we're still in a good team setup. We just had some bad encounters. Alright, what's in this chest? Oh, I guess this was an ambush. Mysterious woman. This country shows no kindness, strangers. Come, let us match these beasts in number. Oh cool, we get another friend to fight with. What have you got? Ooh, you're cute. Not my favorite design. Probably related to Elfless if I had to guess, given its aesthetic of Christmassy vibe. Alright, let's see. So these guys had liquid body, which meant they were super weak to electric types and ice and water types. So or ice types specifically, actually, not water types. So let's see if I can take advantage of that with multi-target Icicle Dart. Nice. Gooby-Tooby's having a bit of a rough time. We're fine. Double smack this. And Icicle Dart again, I think. The battle was won. Hooray for lots of experience. More Skelly Jelly. Curious to see what that's for. Maybe she'll tell us. Mysterious woman, you would do well to leave before those fiends return. You surely have no reason to remain in such a place as this. That was a pretty dramatic fight. Can you at least tell us your name?
I am Viola of Messaline.
I am Viola of Messaline. I am no fighter, but this land has thrust such a role upon me. I do not wish to trouble you with my burdens. Are you on a quest? My brother and I were both cast to the seas. If I have not drowned, perhaps he too has come to rest upon these shores. I have been searching for some weeks now. A kind soul gifted me this curious device with which I may protect myself. If you hear word of my brother Sebastian, my camp is just east from here. Fare thee well. Find Viola's brother Sebastian. Everybody's looking for something. Something to love. Like a brother. Purely platonic. Alright. So I guess we continue this quest with Felix for now, presumably. So here, let's do ourselves a favor. Oh, okay, that wasn't actually our main quest. This wasn't the quest we needed Felix with. So let's focus on Don't You Want Me for now. Should be able to get up here this way. Cool. Alright. Let's see what's here. Oh, it looks like an evolved form of Twirligig. That's it. Okay, you fight it and I'll sketch it. Alright, it's a 1v1. Kiri Curry. I like it. It's a very cute design and a natural progression for the aesthetic that Twirligig was going for. We're definitely going to catch it, though. Alright, it's level 30. I don't want to knock it out. I think we're at a disadvantage against grass types. I'm going to double smack it and hope this is not too strong. Okay, good. Good. Raise shields, raises its defenses. Lovely. Only range defense, though, so I think we're fine. We'll just keep doing double smack for now. The damage will add up, and then we'll try and catch it. The unit target debuff is really not that big a deal for me. Oh, charge missed. Oof. Alright, now we're in a little bit more of an issue. We'll get the hit off. Oh, it has a priority move. Unfortunate. I presume that is a priority move based on its name. Alright, who do I attack with next without running the risk of knocking it out? Let's switch to Bonavin, I think. We'll use a smack here. Alright. Not a whole lot of damage, but again, I'm trying to play it safe. Okay, melee defense up. That is fine. I'll just keep smacking it until it's a little bit lower. What is my accuracy today? I wonder if your unit target gives an accuracy debuff, because I feel like this happened the last time I had a unit target. Oh my gosh. You got a melee defense increase, not a... What is happening? Just unlucky. See if I hit now. Yeah, I hit now. I'm inclined to think that, my brain is processing. Unit target must give a range debuff. There's no other way to explain it. Alright, let's use our last chrome tape and hope for the best. 69% chance. Nice. Oh, our HP is not looking good. Alright, we're just gonna have to let it go. I don't think I can catch this and survive the fight. Lame, though. Very lame. Presumably we can catch it with another means eventually. It looks like an evolved form for Twirligig, so it should be fine. I thought Brush Shroom already learned. Uh-oh.
Stop!
Stop! Mysterious cat girl.
Yeah!
And don't come back.
Huh?
Who are... Wait. Are you? Eek.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no. Nope, no. Was that a monster? I think my past is coming back to haunt me. Let's go back to my place. Everything will become clear, I promise. Do you secretly have a stand? It has to be in here somewhere. I found it. Here, this is my old sketchbook from when I was 12 years old. It was in my apartment with me when I landed here, so I still have it. Look on this page. He used to draw anime girls. Her name is Kuneko. Probably a combination of kunai and neko, which means cat. She was a character I made up as a kid. Is she a ninja? She's like the daughter of an angel and a demon who was lost on Earth and adopted by a mystical ninja clan. When she became 21, she left her home on an epic quest to battle at This must be where the altars are. When she became 21, she left her home on an epic quest to battle at 4 elemental altars and prove her worth as the greatest warrior in the land. She sounds pretty cool. I was going through an anime phase in middle school. Don't judge me. Bro, I think we all did at some point. I am fully aware of how lame this whole situation is. I have no idea how my low-quality childhood drawing has become real. But if Kuneko really is here in this world, I need to find her. I need to get to the bottom of this. There she is. I like her. She's cute.
Oh.
Oh, that was fast. You saved me earlier. Do you know me?
Wow.
I have never met you, but I feel a strong connection to you. Oh yeah, that figures. I mean, I did create you. Please forgive me. I am so sorry for not recognizing you, creator. Some time ago, I woke up in the meadow where we first met, with nothing but my name on my lips and my quest in my heart. I have no other memories, creator. You really don't have to keep calling me creator. How about father? That's not much better. Master?
Nah.
Nope. Daddy? Absolutely not. Just call me Felix. Kuneko, you mentioned a quest? I must find the 4 elemental shrines across this land and defeat the beasts that guard them. Only then will I prove my strength. Man, I really couldn't have come up with a better storyline, could I? Kuneko, you probably shouldn't go on this quest. It's not real. I made it up for your backstory. Not to mention, the creatures in New World are pretty dangerous. I know you don't think I have what it takes, creator. Which is why I have no choice but to prove myself. This is all really weird. It's not just me, right? About as weird as anything else that's on this island. Pretty true. I've created much less embarrassing characters since I was a kid. Why her? Either way, if she's only here because I invented her, I guess I feel somewhat responsible for her. We should find these 4 elemental altars, and make sure she's not putting herself in harm's way. Quest updated. Don't you want me? Find the 4 elemental altars with Felix to track down Kuneko. Alright, so I'm pretty sure those are what the altars I've seen in the I think we've seen 3 of them now. I might be mistaken, but I'm curious enough to see where this quest line goes, and if I had to guess, it probably leads us to an Archangel, based on what happened with Kaylee and Meredith. Captain Buffy's my favorite. She works out in Cherry Meadow, you know? Captain Buffy's my favorite. Rumor Captain Buffy. Alright. So we've got a lot of quests to travel on now. Now bear with me 1 second. I need to change my chair. This chair does not have good cushioning, but it was easier on my back, so I have to trade off with... No, 1 second. Moving away from the microphone, now I'm back. Yeah, this other chair is not great for my back, but it's way better cushioned. That other chair was being very... I inherited my dad's bony butt. And by that I mean my hip bones really protrude out and are very sensitive to the uncushioned chairs. I'll just have to lean back a little bit, so hopefully this doesn't mess with the audio quality too bad. Alright, this will be my new neutral position. Hopefully this is fine for you. Let us continue. Actually, I'm gonna grab a pillow. Hi, we're back. So I just wanted to skip ahead briefly because I desperately needed to change out the chair that I was sitting in. Hold on, party. Are we still focusing on the same quest? No, I want this to be our priority quest for now. Oh, and it doesn't actually tell you where they are, so I have to remember things. Alright. We didn't actually rest at the Gramophone Cafe now that I realize it. Take a quick break here, yes. But yeah, I desperately needed to change out my chair. So let me get this straight. You don't have Zote strips where you're from, but you do have something called comic books, which you think are stylistically similar? Yeah. But these comic books of yours don't animate at all? They're just printed on paper and you just look at them? That sounds pretty weird to me, but I'll take your word for it. So I guess it makes sense that probably isn't a real thing. It's a creative little idea though, and it could probably be done now if you had a little thing that plays a scene back and forth and then transitions. It would have to be done in animation. Well, obviously it is animation, but it would probably have to be done something electronic, probably. But realistically speaking, there may be something analogous to it. I'm not familiar with it. It is funny though that I might have believed a made-up art type thing was real. Who knows? Who knows? I definitely don't. Anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel to the altar that was over here. I remember there was one just outside of Morningtown's, right over here. So this must be the fire altar, I would guess. I guess these altars really are real. That figures. Kuneko. I must prove my strength, creator. By my pointy blade, show yourself, guardian. Come on, we should help her out. Ooh, do we fight alongside her? Oh, that's cool. I like her little battle pose. It's a mutant Bulletino, so probably just 2 Bulletinos fused together. Which means I don't think we have to worry too much about it fancy-wise. We'll hit it with a double smack, and we'll hit it with a spit to drop its offensive capabilities. I wonder if Kuneko ends up being a cassette beast that we can fight as. Feels unlikely, but I'm curious. Her entire existence brings many questions, I suppose. Only time will tell, though. But anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, I have a very sensitive tushy to firm sitting arrangements. It's why in high school and in college, when they had the big events that you were obligated to attend and you had to sit on the metal bleachers, I was so painful after them because my butt would just hurt. And I never had the idea to stand. I feel like I think I was too afraid to stand during those events because I was worried I would get in trouble for it. But in hindsight, I probably would have been allowed if I explained my situation to my teachers or professors. I just would have probably had to stand somewhere towards the top so I wasn't blocking people's view. Which had its own detriments because then I couldn't hang out with my friends during those things, which made the events much more tolerable.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance, creator. Don't you want me part 2? Meet Kuneko at one altar. Thank you for your assistance, creator, but I don't need any help on the next battle. She's still committed to this, huh? Alright then, let's find the rest. Alright, I remember there was one over here-ish, and I'm pretty sure I encountered one other, but I can't for the life of me remember where it was. So I guess what we'll have to do for now is... I wonder if I can get up to the Icy Mountains from here. I might route that way later. I think what we're going to do for now is... I wish they let you fast travel to campfires. I understand why you can't, but it would be more convenient if you could. Alright, let's fast travel to the Harbor Town upper path here. And we'll make our way back to Cherry Valley. Wait, is this a train station? No one in town ever mentioned this. Do the people not know about this? Yeah, pretty much. Probably best that they don't. Archangels have a tendency to show up in these places, and they do not hold back. Alright, let's keep moving along. Oh, I almost walked into the Pom Bomb? I'm not feeling a fusion fight right now. I think I'll skip it. I wanna progress with story. Alright, so we have to swim across here to get back to where we were. Trigger the loading zone. I think we'll just have Felix tag along for a little bit as we explore. No. Oh, thank goodness it doesn't have that thing was charging right at me. I'm glad it didn't have much control. Oh! Hey, here's the other altar I missed. Funny about that. This must be the water altar. By the powers of the sun and moon conveniently shining at the same time, reveal yourself, Guardian. That is really funny. I didn't even notice it. She's really getting into the role here. Oh my goodness, I completely walked past it. Didn't even mentally register it. Really goes to show you your observation powers get tanked when you're focused on something else. And for me, that was dialogue. That was just simply dialogue was distracting me. Tanky guy, isn't he? Probably gonna have, yeah, water resist. That's fine, though. I feel like for games like these where the battle theme is mostly the same, you really have to make a winner of a theme, so that because it's going to be probably the music that your player hears the most, or at least is the most cognizant of. And I'm very thankful that this game's battle music is an absolute banger. I know I've already talked about Twiwi or The World Ends With You a couple times in the last few episodes, but that's another thing I just have to bring up. Twiwi is one of those games that just has a absolute standout soundtrack. It's very variable in the music, and there are probably going to be a lot of songs that miss the mark for your preferences, but then they are full of absolute bangers. And there have been more than a few songs that came from their soundtrack that I have belted out in the shower, or the long car. I actually have a very distinct memory of a long car ride between where we currently live and home, and I was at risk of falling asleep. So I just started playing some of the songs that I like from Twiwi, and just full lung capacity, belting out the song, singing along to the songs. And it worked. It kept me awake, that's for sure. But that's a pretty silly, fond memory sort of thing. It's good music. It really is. The battle theme here is so good, especially when the guitar kicks in. To battle alongside you, creator. I do not feel worthy. Honestly, it's really no big deal. And she's gone. We should try and find the next shrine. Only 2 more to go, and I know where at least one of them is. I'm not confident we've encountered the 4th shrine yet, and if we have, I have absolutely made no mental register of it. But the 4th shrine is definitely over this way. Hopefully a place to heal at is too. Where are we? We're there. Not super close, but maybe I can path this way and find one. Oh hey, the guy who thinks he's a Dominamoth is gone. Oh, he's back. Hey, oh, okay. What, okay. Dude just stood on my head and was coming for the ride for a second there. I wonder if I hadn't dashed off if that would have worked. I kind of want to try now. I think it would be really funny. Alright. Let's rest at a campfire. Felix recollects some of his fun anecdotes about citizens of Harbor Town. Alright, there we go. Resting complete. And back we go. Have I done anything down here before? Yes, I have. I remember you. And you lead right to where we were before. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's go find that wind altar. Here it is.
Wait,
Kuneko. By the power of fire and ice, asking my passion for justice hot and cold at the same time. Unveil yourself, Guardian. Let's move. Dama sect. So it's a Taku sect and a Dominoff fused together. It's kind of crazy. Like, I'm generally not good at remembering names, but when it comes to Pokemon and Pokemon analogs, I remember the names almost guaranteed. It's very weird. I can't explain it. I don't know if I even approve of it, frankly. I would, if I can barely remember to turn the washer or drying machine on when I'm doing laundry or forget the dishwasher after loading it, I would prefer having memories like that that are more practical in real life. Alas, it is fine. Hit this fellow with a battery, hit this fellow with an icicle dart. Multi-target will be useful after he splits. Felix is not having good luck with those icicle darts. It's fine though. I think we're gonna do charge so that I can use battery next turn for more damage. And we'll try a 3rd icicle dart and see if we miss 3 times in a row. Kuneko definitely needed help for these fights. That's for sure. But honestly, we kind of needed help too. We have not been lucky. Unfortunately, Taku sect, or Dominoth carried most of the debuffs. At least Taku sect has the damage down, which is arguably more important. Pardon me. Alright, we'll do battery on Taku sect and Sonic Boom for both of them. Okay, that takes out both. Nice, nice. Okay, another altar boss down. I almost called it a chapel boss. Alright, now here's the issue. I do not know where the final altar is. You help me again, creator. I don't want you to hurt yourself. You know, you don't have to do this to impress me. I know what you really think of me, creator. I know you're embarrassed you made me. I can tell by the way you look at me. My quest isn't to impress you. I know there's nothing I could ever do to make you proud of me.
Oh,
okay. Now I feel pretty bad. Maybe I phrased that badly. I know you didn't mean it. I should find her and apologize. She'll be at the final shrine, right? Alright. Well, that's about all I can do here. So that's an Elfless, right? Yeah, okay. I don't care about that. I've already beaten one. Oh, that's cool. As soon as it sees you, it teleports away, so you have to sneak up on it. Alright, let's do one more heal just so that we're topped off for the next couple of fights. Felix muses about the food he's unable to acquire in New World. Yeah, that would be probably the biggest travesty of an isekai situation. Not being able to eat old foods. Like, oh man, imagine a world without tacos. What a sad world that would be. But on the other hand, if you get isekai'd, you could bring tacos to the world. You could save that world from its from its sad fate. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to progress this quest further until I figure out where that last altar is. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I really, really, really want to befriend that dog. I need to see if I can get up on this snowy mountain over here. So let's do just that. So I think we have to travel over this way and climb up on the right side, and then maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. I'm not sold on the reality that that might exist, on that being a reality, but there's a chance. And if there's a chance, it's a chance I want to take. Okay, maybe this will get us up there. I know we had to use this to get up to Captain Lodestein, I think. So maybe, actually, we can do it. Alright, I just have to make sure that I'm on this when it rises. Then I jump, and then I platform. Then I come over here.
Hey!
Hey, bud. Hope you're keeping well out there. No, it does not look like there's any way up there. What a shame. Alright, there's gotta be some method. Maybe we get waterfall and can swim up the waterfall? But it doesn't look like we're gonna get that anytime soon. I just ran right into that. Didn't even think about it. We're gonna flee. I don't feel this fight. Oh, only a 51% chance of success. I guess we're gonna take it out then. That unfortunately means we're gonna take some damage because they're gonna self-destruct when we break them. It is what it is, I suppose. These things are truly glass cannons, so they have no HP. Definitely don't run one of these in a Nuzlocke. You're gonna have a bad time in a single hit. Same thing with, I still forget its name, but it's the monster that I named Pincushion that was like a, faucet-looking thing. Faucetier, that's what it is. Faucetier. Why do I remember that? Having barely used it and immediately renamed it? Because I am who I am. What I am is a confusing mess of inconsistencies, at best. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have to explore the marsh for now, because we really don't have a way up there. Wait, alright, let's check our quest log. Don't you want me? Can't do that. Let's go find Viola's brother, since this is kind of a main quest. We can do that. Alright, so we need to travel as far west as we can get. Which won't be helped by the fact that there are cliffs facing every which way we want to travel. Alright, so we go this way. I think I need a boulder to the platform here, but man, how did I get down there before? I've clearly been down there. I guess I'll just travel by water, maybe? That was a mistake. I'm gonna drown. Wait, made it. I'm still alive. Alright, we'll see what we can find down this way, I suppose. Just walls so far. That looks like a bit of a dam. So I guess we can't get in there just yet. Oh, can I? There we go. Okay, regenerated my stamina. If I have a rock, I can definitely get up there. It's kind of fun to ride those currents. Okay, there's a drawbridge over there. Still feels convincingly like I'm not supposed to be over there yet. Maybe I do a different quest then. I want to make at least a little progress before we call it a day. Let's see. Here we go, farm bridge. Let's go see what this farm bridge quest is about. It's directly to our left. Oh, it's the bridge I saw on the other side of this water. Man, I am vaguely lost. It's even a question of how did I get back to Cherry Valley, but it's fine. I can probably swim down this way since, yep, here's some land. Can't land on the land. I'm gonna run out of stamina in a second, so this isn't ideal, but at least I can scout things out a little bit. Alright, doesn't look like I'm getting here early at any point. Alright, well, at least we basically fast travel back to where we came from. So it looks like the strategy at this point is we're just gonna have to backtrack the way we got there in the first place through this very roundabout path with a lot more swimming than I would like. Still have no idea what these buttons do. I'll figure it out one day, but probably not today. Alright, so I believe the way I got there was I went through the little secret pass over here. That really isn't that secret. It's got a docks in front of it, but you know. Anyway. Go this way. And I'm pretty sure what I did was I traveled to the... I must have traveled up and to the left. That's what it is. And then I basically cross along the mountainside. And then... something happens from there, hopefully. Curious to know how to open all of these gates. Right, what I had to do was I had to fall into the water here. It's kind of a bit of a roundabout pathway, and we're gonna get jump scared by an Undyne again, I'm sure. Any second now, those eyes are... Oh. Tell my sister she is to meet me here. Oh no, I think he's dead. This story is getting weirder. Come on, we should go tell Viola we saw her brother. Ugh. We might have some bad news for her. How do I even get to her? Alright, I think I just go... I still have to take this path. Well, for whatever reason, okay. I was about to say the Undyne has disappeared, but there it is, and it jump scared me again. Unideal. Well, I hope you got a laugh out of that one. It still didn't jump scare me nearly as bad as the first time I found it, because I really wasn't expecting it, and it genuinely triggered Subnautica PTSD. But still, I will eventually become used to these. I do wonder if I'll ever like solo record Subnautica on this channel. I feel like that's something I want to do together, because it'll be so much funnier watching you or listening to you keep a complete straight face. Like, when I did my original Subnautica playthrough, you watched the whole thing, and I was getting jump scared and freaking out left and right, and you're just laughing. Because my jump scare threshold is very low, it seems. Or, I mean, I knew that already, but I have a very low jump scare threshold, and yours is much, much higher than mine. Although I have managed to jump scare you on occasion. It almost feels fair. Or it doesn't always feel fair how unprone to jump scares you are sometimes. Like, please share my fear with me. Alright, I am convinced. I am absolutely convinced that Unitarget lowers your accuracy. There is no excuse for missing that, other than having an accuracy lowering effect. Because, I mean, if you look at it, none of the moves I'm using have any lack of accuracy. The only one that does is Icicle Dart. I wonder if I just go back and forth with Superheated Fist and see what happens. I think electric moves are probably the better call, though, because they're both conductive. So I'm just going to keep trying to attack and hope that I actually land a hit. I'm not sure why these guys have such a high evasion rate, but they sure do. I can blame Unitarget for one of them, but not both. RNG just isn't in my favor, it seems. No matter. The conductive stat with electric type moves is just really, really effective. I think the sticker is Iron Fillings, the one that just guaranteed makes your opponent that makes your opponent conductive. I think that must be a really powerful sticker if you use it right. All right, let's see. I guess I already fought you.
Hey!
Oh, hi, Captain Sybil. Hey, you're listening to Sybil Radio, 24/7 coverage across all New World. We're live from the West Coast with our new trainee ranger, Jeff. The talk behind closed doors is that Jeff is a talented fighter in the ways of monstrous combat. What do you say, newbie? Shall we treat our dear listeners to an oral battlefield experience? Well, we're here. We're doing it. Oh, yeah. Fasten your proverbial seatbelts, listeners. Here's an exclusive live performance. I like her aesthetic. I really like her jacket. It's shiny and rainbowy. Ooh, a new monster. I don't actually know what it's called. If I had to guess, it's probably adjacent to, what was it, Boltam, I think its name was? Oh, and there's that new rooster-looking monster, Pluckabilly. Alright, it's cute. Can't catch it here, though, so I guess we're just gonna beat it up. Alright, so I think Lemonade's a bad matchup for this. Well, we don't want to electrocute our Lemonade. Double Smack... Yeah, I think the plan here is let's hit Pluckabilly with a double smack so that we can get it conductive, and then we're gonna and that'll make Sybil's damage hurt Cluckability as well. And then I think leaf types had an advantage against against electric types. Uses shrapnel, so that one makes us take damage anytime we switch to a different type. So I got to be mindful of that. Maybe their strategy is going to be forcing coatings. Change the record. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's their strategy. Oh, it's Roar or Whirlwind or Dragon Tail. It forces the switch out. Okay, so this is almost the equivalent of entry hazard setups followed by those kind of moves. That's a cool little strategy. I approve. It probably has low priority if they kept the Pokemon logic to it. With all that said, let's see. I don't want to give Sybil multi-target if I can avoid it. But we have Pickle Pupper has battery, so that's perfect. That'll do a heck ton of damage. And let's do Pustule Bomb as well so we can get some chip damage through the poison. Alright, that should do a whole lot of damage. This might actually finish Cluckability off, I think. Yeah. The one downside to the Ranger Captain battles is that they very much depend on their support unit for a lot of their strategies to work, but the support unit consistently only has one monster. So it kind of ruins their strategy. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do to Sybil? Let's do plastic coating. And then have Bombardier inflame it. That poison damage adds up really fast, man. Alright. Now we are a very angry red mushroom. But the reason why I'm going to do this is because now I can give it the Unitar to get status and hopefully lower its accuracy. And then I can inflame it. No, it's going to force the swap out again. Okay, it swapped out the wrong one. We're fine. So, now what I can do here is I could... Can I... Let me see something. Can I can't... Okay, I can only code allies. I can't change my opponent's type. That's fine, though. I think I'll hold off on using Paint Swipe until the next turn when she is swapped out. What we'll do is we'll use Snooze Spore so she literally can't do anything. It only has a 50% accuracy, though, so it's not a guaranteed situation, but I think we're fine. Let's see. I don't want to give it multi-target, so let's hit it with Superheated Fist. That should be fine. Being conductive isn't ideal, though. But this should knock it out. And do we put her to sleep? We do. Ooh, that's nice. All right.
Yeah.
She's definitely asleep, but she also says, the battle is heating up. Will your beloved host prevail, or will victory go to our plucky underdog? Time for the crescendo. What's your second mon? Oh, of course, it's a Serenade. Alright. Let's see. You're stuck sleeping, which means you're in a really bad spot for what I'm about to do to you. Let's do Paint Swipe. Right, that's what it's called? Paint Swipe, yeah. That'll do a bunch of damage, and then we will Superheated Fist, because it's gonna get turned into a... Oh, we went first. Darn, we're too fast. Oh no, and that's gonna block our attack. Ah, I messed up. What I was hoping for was that Brushroom would attack first, because that would then convert her to a plastic type. Unfortunately, I messed up. Plain and simple. Well, only the one thing to do about it. Smack, smack. As we all know, I am my worst enemy when it comes to pulling off strategies. My cockiness goes ever punished. Well, I think we have her. We just have to keep up the assault. Yeah, it looks like Brushroom is pretty slow. Oh, right, I can't use Paint Swipe unless I have something. Alright, that's fair. Little plastic coat, I guess. But it's gonna die before we even get the chance to hit it. It also uses Air Wall, which it shouldn't be able to do with this low HP. Change the record? Works for me. We never got to even try it out. Oh, lame. Pretty lame, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and finish it off with the old 1-2. And a double smack. Is that it? Ooh, that's a lot of red health damage. Alright, there we go. And another Ranger Captain beaten. And Bonaven learned Zephyr. That's awesome. That's actually, no, he's a melee fighter. Maybe not that awesome. Leech on Brushroom, though, is pretty solid.
Wow.
Wow, what a performance. Our listeners loved it. Here's your payment, of course. Oh, wow, that's number 11 on the gym badges. We skipped a couple. We'll call it the sound badge. Or the broadcast badge, maybe. Gives the user multi-targets for 3 turns. Okay. I used to be a real rising star in radio. It's not been the same since I ended up here. I'm sticking with it, though. Every day, I broadcast across New World and hope that somehow someone from beyond this island will receive the signal. And maybe then they'll come and rescue us all.
Wow.
Enough melancholy. You did fantastic in her battle. I see a promising future ahead of you. Good match. Yeah, I dig her vibe. Her design is cool. Anyway, Kiwi, I think that's going to be all for today. The Kiwi of the present has woken, and I wish to spend the day with her. We're going to go make some tomato potato soup. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching if you're awake. And if you're awake, I hope it's helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, Kiwi, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one.